cold milk. Where's my little biscuit? Where's my brown sugar? Cheers. Oh, that's strong. Freshly ground beans. Freshly ground beans. Clean the lens. That's not bad, is it, for free? egg, beans, mushroom, tomato, bacon, sausage, it's going to get messy. Farang food. I can't believe they've got these apps they're trying to force on you to follow you around the world now. 1984, George Orwellian blooming controlling. Under the pretense of fear of your safety. It's getting messy. It's going to have to be a knife and fork job shortly. Yep, knife and fork job now. We're going to meet Nara in a minute and her daughter. So this cafe, restaurant, place, it's got rooms upstairs as well for rent, and it's up for sale. She wants to go back to Hull in the UK. She said it's too hot in Banksway. Hull, of all places. Hey, Vitaly Kwasna, welcome. Cats and dogs living together. Hey Fidelity, thank you for your support the other day. I'm not sure if we let you down because you disappeared after you said check PayPal. She was up for doing lunch. I was up for just de-stressing as soon as possible, whatever that meant. And then I couldn't get you on the chat. So we'll have to do it again. She was up for it. I sent the money to her straight away. That night. That really supported. She was well chuffed. I'll have to put her link actually in the streams, in the description. I told her about the seafood buffet as well at the Hilton, because we've been there right before, in the Sky Bar. And she does love her seafood. So I think if we have lunch maybe one day, we'll definitely make it happen. Maybe we should go there, eh? Up to you. As long as it's seafood or it's got Thai food. She doesn't eat any other food. Oh, you're in California at the moment. Oh, I thought you was here. I get confused who's over here and who's not. Who lives here and who's visiting. I try to keep track. Oh, I really thought you was here. She got all excited to a degree about going for lunch. You know what a Thai person's like. She'll have a good feed up. I'll tell you what we could do. We could live stream from the Hilton buffet. Right, we go. We're meeting the subscriber there. And they never turn up. And then we use those monies to pay for the bill. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. It'll be in a few weeks, we'll do that. Try and remind me. That was a stressful day last week. It was literally the last day before I could do anything. Because on the Monday it was Royal Ploughing Day, right? It was Royal Ploughing Day on Monday, so I couldn't go to... We were supposed to have gone on Thursday. Thursday didn't happen, she was too sick. Friday came, it was our last day to go to immigration. And it worked out really well. We've got a new friend in immigration. There was no queues, but I just don't like all the paperwork and the bureaucracy. I let it get to me too much. You love that Hilton buffet. Different theme every day. Yeah. Did they open back up yet? Did they open back up? What do you mean by open back up? That was tasty actually. I was thinking, is it going to be one of those thrown together breakfasts in a bun that are bland, but it wasn't, it was lovely. That was 89 baht. Sausage, egg, beans, tomatoes, bacon in a sesame seed bun. Do you know what's in a Big Mac? 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickle, onions, all under a sesame seed bun. Fish and chips, all the Falang food here. Yeah, restaurants are opening now. You just can't buy alcohol in them. I'm not sure if you're allowed to bring alcohol from another place and then bring it in. I need to ask that in a minute. They're thinking, yes, thank you, that's lovely. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Hello Magnum, welcome back. Now they're not closed. What happened is they are closed only for new customers arriving. They're only closed for new customers. They're still open. Those that are already in the hotels and condos, are staying in hotels. And I've actually moved condos. I didn't break the law. It's up to the condo owners and hoteliers not to break the law. And you could get a fine. You know the TM30? The TM30 is the responsibility of the property owner or management of the commercial property to report you or whoever is staying in their property to immigration within 72 hours, I think it is, or 48 hours. If they don't do that, they can face a fine from between 2,000 and 10,000 baht for each person, apparently it's each non-Thai person that's staying in the rooms. There you go. But yeah, no, the hotels weren't asked to close, they were just told not to accept any new people. They didn't want people travelling around, see. Immigration didn't really batter too much of an eyelid when I told them. Well, they knew I'd moved. They knew I'd moved because it's all on the computer and they checked. And the new owner was fined. The new place where we're staying was fined. They got off lightly, 1,600 baht. But it was no bother that we'd moved, you know. Especially when we haven't come from outside the area. We literally moved 2 streets, that's all. We're in the same area, so it's not as if we're in any way increased the risk. So I think that's why a discount maybe was given on the fine. There you go, there's a bit of a story from last week for you. Hot off the press. No, they didn't actually close them. They're essentially closed. If they haven't got any customers coming, some of them will just close, absolutely. And some condos and hotels have closed in terms of there's no receptionist. There's a sign up saying we are closed until a certain date, but there are still people staying there. And that's because they were already there and want to continue staying there. But they're not closed, they're just closed for new custom. and that was just to discourage people moving around from province to province, town to town. But yeah, it can be misreported very easily. I see it so often. Up to 3 different terminologies for the same thing can actually make a hell of a difference to what it actually and how it can be interpreted. Unless you're here in on the ground, you really wouldn't know. You learn so much from actually being here. Forget trying to learn, you know, these people that have never been to Thailand before, learn as much as possible from the internet. There's only so much you can retain. You've got to really be here, and you learn so much. I learn something new every month here. Every single month I learn something new, whether it's from my partner, friends, family, or strangers, or just experiences, right? Yeah. See, they didn't finish the sentence. See, that's just that grab a headline. Ordered to close for what? It was ordered to close for new customers. So it sounded more disastrous than it actually was. And it's strange because since we've been here, that wasn't in effect when we first arrived, back in mid-March. It only came into effect, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, was it? About 4 or 5 weeks ago, I can't remember now. But I'm actually now in my 4th place. I was in, yeah, bad news sells, right? People want drama. You can't have a Girl Scout helped lady across the road today that don't sell papers, right? They like to capitalise on who's helping who, though, in giving away food for some reason. It's almost like they're doing that now to compete with each other, because there's definitely an oversupply of that type of news coming out. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but oh my gosh, enough already. Maybe I should start an award program for who gives the most, who gives the longest, and how many customers have they serviced with their free food and drink, and present them with an award at the end of it all. This reward program was sponsored by Titastic Tunes on SoundCloud. Yeah, because of the landlord responsibility, right? A hotel could be owned by the Hilton, but it's the people managing the hotel that are... They want the money quick. If they have to chase the owner that could be living in the Cayman Islands, it's no good. Responsibility lies with the management. I'm going to introduce you to my new friend. Lady named, no, I think her husband has just left in the my pickup truck. She owns this place and she wants to sell it all because they're going to go back to Hull, the UK. No, I've never done that, Fidelity. I may have to one day. I've heard of a lot of people saying that the Line app for their 90-day doesn't work. You can get agencies to do it for you for 1,000 baht. You haven't got to do it in person if you have to go to immigration. You can get somebody else to do it. But there's no queuing for 90-day reporting anyway. You just turn up, go to the relevant section and get it done. Yeah, it looks really good. I'll show you the menu. This is just the breakfast menu. We'll get the other menu in a moment. Full English, hash browns and black pudding. So they're the two things that are usually missed. Right, you know a farang's involved with this place. It's got black pudding and hash browns. Tea and coffee, orange juice or milk, free tea and coffee, 159. So I would have probably been better off getting that. So I had a separate coffee and then I had a breakfast bun. Don't know how much all that came to. There we go, look, 45 baht for the coffee and the breakfast bun 89. Breakfast bun's not even on the menu, it's a special item on Facebook. I noticed it the other day. Bite-sized breakfast. They weren't like proper sausages, they were well, I say weren't proper. They tasted alright, but they were like the MRM sausages, like Richmond sausages in England. Yeah, pricing is very good. We're not on the main drag here, we're in one of the side soys at the top of town. 109 baht, you get tea or coffee and orange juice or milk, and you get a free top up. And the coffee's freshly ground as well. It's that coffee, but they do instant as well. Can't go wrong, can you? Look, 3 egg omelette as well, so that's going to be filling. So this is our review video. The breakfasts anyway. So this place is for sale. I don't know what the price is and the turnover. So look at that, sausage and bacon sandwich, 99 baht. And I just had egg, bacon, sausage, tomatoes, mushrooms, and that was, what was it? 89 baht. Just a bacon sandwich is 89 baht, so I got a good deal there. I got the special off of Facebook. Proper English breakfast. See, look, I had extras. It's nice. £99 baht, 2.5 quid. I think so. Mind you, the rate has just gone up, right? It's just over, it's nearly 41 baht to the pound. We're wobbling about a bit. Hold on, let me screw you down on the tripod a bit more. We'll try and get a tour of the rooms in a minute. Let me show you this place from the outside. I'm live streaming, so I'm giving my customers a tour. Is that all right? Do you want to say hello? You know, are you shy? You got to sell this place. Can you show me the rooms in a minute? Okay, closed. The size of the television. 55-inch. How far is it to the beach? About 10-minute walk. outsider. Show you outside. It's a bit faded, the picture. Fish and chips. It's cod. I think it's cod. The rooms are not ready, so you can't see the rooms. If you want to buy, there's the number. Do you want to say how much you want for everything? Yes, if you want to come and talk, they'll negotiate with you. Sure, I can come back another day, we can do it. I said I'd come back and make a proper video for you, it's no problem. Today I just show them the food. They said very good. Not sure if you can see this guy, the fish and chips, mushy peas, tartar sauce. Yeah, Hull's famous fish and chips. I like that. Is it cod? Sure. Too much to bring in, yeah. No, that's right. Can you see this, guys? It's so bright. Building and land for sale. Land as well as building. Everything. Everything. So freehold, not leasehold. In the business name, 5.8 million. Easy to transfer in foreign name. I don't understand commercial property. 5.8 million asking price. Have room. How many rooms upstairs? 4 rooms. 3 toilets. If you go 4 air conditioned, 3 ensuite toilet, bathroom. And if you go on their Facebook page, you can see the rooms. I know, I already looked. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I can just copy the photos. But I'll make you a video, no problem. There's loads here. Cornish pasty, yum, yum, yum. Minced beef and onion. Slow cooked pork. But cheesy chips, you've got to have your cheesy chips. Or cheesy fries. Not proper chips. But they have proper chips, look. With the gammon.